right here in Top 256, Phase 2.
And you wouldn't necessarily okay, us with the biases that we have being from Tri-State as well, we probably wouldn't necessarily think that Mr. E is the underdog here. But it is worth noting that Mr. E has an insane X factor when it comes to playing from behind and potentially being the underdog in a situation, which we saw at the Tri-State versus the World Crew battle, where he was able to just tear through stocks, ultimately coming up short, but really putting the fear into his opponents.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right, man. I mean, Mr. E, we kind of see a game plan on how he's approaching this matchup. He cannot go swing for swing with Capitancito. He just will not. He has to get more swings in. He's going to have to pile that damage on just a little bit more, rely on that quickness. He's got to be the blur. He's got to be the blur of Goku, just swirling around his opponents.
Okay. I like the imagery. Yeah.
He's got to be the Pikachu using agility on the Raichu. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, great air dodge.
Oh, beautiful.
But it doesn't matter. Mr. E finishes his food.
Again, you're not matching him swing for swing. You've got to get those. You got to just get more swings in, and those swings have to count for as much as you possibly can make it. Mr. E right now sitting at 103 again. That Bulbasaur of Cloud Strife, it falls heavy upon the necks of all of his opponents. But Mr. E right now with the stock lead, and that's because, again, utilizing that movement to the fullest of its advantage.
And another, I can't think that was on purpose, that finishing touch was on purpose, because he didn't need it. But cleans up the first stock, but now a full stock deficit for Capitancito against Mr. E. Okay, just up B your problems away.
I usually do. I'm a game watcher.
There you go. Yep. Okay, 36 damage off of up B, and now almost doubling that with the up airs. And limit on deck here.
Yeah, and this is dangerous for Mr. E. He can get cross-slashed, but not if he doesn't jump into it. Mr. E, I mean, yeah, obviously you need to move around, but you can't just move around for the sake of it. That's for all of you who just kind of dash dance to neutral for no reason. But nevertheless, good recovery by Mr. E. Capitancito not pursuing off the ledge. He knows just how dangerous that up B can be. For
sure. He thought about pressuring Lucina off stage, and that's one instance where the more vertical hitbox of Cloud dash attack really does him no favors.
No! He buffered directional air dodge, and that's why he died. Capitancito.
He had to have been trying to air dodge to ledge, but it was just a bit too.
Even then, the angle just did not look right. I mean, maybe he was trying to do it, but it came out at exactly the wrong time. I don't know. That is not when he pressed the button, I guarantee you. So let's take a look at that on the MXC Impact replay. Capitancito, again, on the last stock, forward air, gets him off the stage.
Yeah,
he might have been trying to do it just a little sooner, but he was still in hit stun. Unfortunately. Thank you, Hazmat. And that was, in fact, Hazmat, again, a professional broadcaster who will be doing top 4. So, anyway, as we're going back to Capitancito, it was an unfortunate end there, and I don't know if he was trying to do the directional air dodge back to the stage, but you have to know that you're not getting as much from directional air dodge as you would, as even Lucina would.
Yeah. It's... Mr. E didn't really give him anything in that game. And I think this is another instance of maybe giving your opponent too much respect, because Cloud is a character that does not have to respect his opponents. He has the buttons to do so. But maybe this is, and that's one of them right there. The up B out of shield. Maybe just he needs to go back into his bunker that he was trying to play from against Peanut, and try and force some approaches from Mr. E that he can respond to with that up B out of shield.
Makes you wonder, right? Now the side B. I'm just going to say that Mr. E's gotten a lot more out of his side Bs than has Capitancito thus far. I don't think that's a stretch.
Yeah. And I don't think that's I think that can be maybe expected from this matchup. Cloud
Sure.
can get a lot more punch out of his up B, but the situations that he can use it are a bit more situational. And a back air finishing off that first stock. Mystery looking thoroughly unfettered by what Capitancito is bringing to the table.
Certainly seems like it now, as Capitancito gonna charge limit here. He will need that kill, and he's gonna rely on limit to get it. That means he needs to measure up his shot. Mr. E drifting in a little bit, and the cross slash connects off the side.
And that's really, really huge because 64% against Cloud is very, very little. I mean, we saw him open that up with like 3 uppies out of shield, which is okay, that's a lot, but 30% is like 3 up airs, which Cloud can get any day of the week. That seemed like that right there looked like a gamble from Mr. E. Like, I think my shield is going to hold, but I have no real other option here.
Mr. E gonna try to chase off.
Forces out the limit there,
making him use the limit smartly, and that's that's the standard Cloud counterplay. Whatever, Mr. E, he does that every single day of the week.
Yeah.
And I was looking for the back air, seemed to be setting himself up for it. Capitancito doing wisely going high to avoid it. And yeah, there's no avoiding that. You press that down B below ledge, and all of a sudden people just die.
Yeah, I mean, just forced into that situation. But with the recoveries, Capitancito's been using his jump early a lot. And it's just like Lucina's so good at stuffing that out if you try to jump above ledge. That forward air is going to be coming for you every time. Oh, but if you found that back air, that definitely could have evened up the stocks. But still not in a terrible position as Capitancito.
Yeah, it's not necessarily great, but it's still winnable. Capitancito, however, just not showing the patience necessary to deal with Mr. E right now. This is like, you're not just playing Lucina, you're playing arguably the Lucina, and Mr. E showing exactly why that is. Very patient gameplay. I mean, relatively meat and potato stocks from him.
Oh, but just pixels away from that up smash.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
And a shield break.
Look away.
Game, set, match. Mr. E will take it 2-0.
And yeah, that was a bunch of little mistakes and then one big one. It's crazy. That's what makes players like Mr. E so scary, is that they play so grounded and so fundamental, and then out of nowhere, they just start charging shield breaker neutral, and like a moth to a flame. Not only did he jumped and shielded.
Yeah, no, honestly, brilliant stuff from Mr. E. Just as advertised. We can